Hello everybody, I'm Nelline and I would like to welcome y'all to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making corned beef hash gravy over toast. So the ingredients that we need today are, I have flour. I'm using the self-rising, but I don't think it really matters. But flour, corned beef hash, it's just a can, corned beef hash. It's a 14-ounce can, something like that, be fine. Salt and pepper. 1 onion and garlic salt, my milk, and some bread for toast. Okay, so let me get started. I'm going to get all this stuff out of my way first. Okay, let's turn my stove on to high, and I need 6 cups of water. That's 4. That's 2 more. 6 cups of water to start. I hope y'all could hear me over the water. Anyway, 6 cups. Get that hot. I'm going to open up my can of corned beef hash. And I just put this right down into the water. I have made this for years. When my kids see this video, now they can make it. I know that they're missing it. Because I know they like this gravy. We used to have it all the time. So, y'all are watching. Now y'all can make it. Okay, just get out every bit you can get. My big spoon. Okay, and I'm not throwing this away yet. I'll kind of rinse it out with some of the hot water. That'll help give me even more flavor. And I'm going to put some salt and pepper in here. Just put it in. I'm going to get that to a boil. This is a very, very simple gravy, and yet it's great. It tastes so good. Yeah. Let me make sure y'all can see everything. So, it's really the only thing I have to do is work on my onion. I've already washed it and peeled it. Peeled it and washed it. Just cut it up into small, whatever, bite-sized pieces that y'all want. This is one of my favorite gravies. It really is. And my family's too. But I know you guys are going to absolutely love this. If you like corned beef hash at all, you will love this. Now this is a way that I kind of stretched it. And remember how I was telling y'all how I had a big family. I came from a family of 8 kids, and then my family, me and my husband, and we have 4 kids. So I just grew up always trying to stretch the food. So instead of just opening a can of corned beef hash and cooking it up, that wouldn't be very much for a lot of people, not that one little can. So I started making gravy out of it, and I love it. Love it. And the cans really don't cost much, but this gravy, it is so good. It is just so good. I can't tell you enough. You guys are going to have to try that one. Y'all are going to like it. I really hope you do try it, because I know that you will like it. I'm just cutting up this onion. And that's getting warm. I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. It'll be boiling in a minute. Whew. And we're already half done with this. That's how quick this gravy, how fast you can cook it. We're half done. It's so good. I love it. Okay, it's fixing to boil. I guess I should have showed y'all that earlier in the can. It's just loose meat, kind of like with some little bitty potatoes in it. Real little. I should have showed y'all that can. There it is. See that? It's got my onions in it now, but it's little. It's just little bits of meat with potatoes. They call that hash, corned beef hash. It's the corned beef and the hash with the little bitty potatoes in it. I should have showed y'all that. There you go. There's my onions. But that's what that is. See, it's coming to a boil real quick. So now I can turn it down. I'm gonna take it off the burner for a bit. I don't want it to boil over. So I turned it down to medium. Let that go down for just a minute. And now I need a fork. I have me a coffee cup and a fork. And I'm going to get me some flour. I need to get my measuring things. Sorry about that. Where's my measuring? Okay. And I'm going to put a couple of tablespoons of flour in my cup. 1. I don't know what y'all can see. I moved the camera. 2. 3. And a heaping. 4. 5. I may put some more. Let's see what y'all can see. Okay, good. And I'm going to add just a little bit of water to this. This is 5 heaping tablespoons. Put that back on there. It's on medium now. And I'm going to add probably about a 1/4, a cup at a time. Probably half a cup. I'm getting some water. Whew. Okay. I put a half a cup of water in this flour. I'm just stirring it up. Whoops, spilled my water. I'll be right back. Okay, so I changed the camera. I wanted to make sure y'all could see this. I mean, you see the onions on top, that meat that's down in there that I showed you. There you go, like that. It's watery right now. That's all that's in there. I have 5 tablespoons of flour in here so far. I'm putting more. I'm so used to just putting it in, I never did measure before. So 5, 6, 7, I'm gonna put 8. So I have 8 tablespoons, heaping tablespoons of flour in here, and half a cup of water right now. Stir it up. Okay. Whoops. 9, 10, and they're getting bigger. 10. So I'm going to add more water to this now. Oops. I had half a cup. Now I'm putting part of that, half of it. Just to make sure it's not all clumpy or anything. Stir it up real good, and that's cold water. So that's 10 tablespoons of flour. And we'll just go ahead and put that in there. So it's 1 cup total of water. So I'm going to pour this right on in here, okay? But I want to be ready to stir it and ready to possibly use my whisk. Get that all out of there. I'm going to turn this down to a medium-low. Some of the flour is trying to clump up, but that's okay. It's going to kind of cook down. And it's going to thicken up. It does not turn to a white gravy. I'm not trying to do that. Now this pan is a 3-quart size stainless steel pan. 3-quart. You need at least that, if not bigger. The pan I used to use was a little bit bigger. So it's thickening up a little bit now. Let that flour and stuff cook in it. doing fine. So, I'm going to get ready and stick my toast in the oven. Stick my bread in the oven. All I'm going to do is toast it. If y'all have a toaster, that's great. I don't have a regular toaster, but I have my toaster oven, which I love. Debating now whether to put any more flour in it. I like it kind of thick, but I like it thin too. But I still have to add my, if I put more flour in, it might thicken it some more without my whisk. Oh well, we'll take the chance. I'm going to put a little more flour in it because I still got to put my milk in it. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put 3 heaping, 3 more. No, I'm putting another one. I ain't jinxing myself on 13 now. 14 tablespoons. Wow. Okay, let me see. Now, I want to make sure this is cold. That way it goes in and will not be clumpy. So that's why I'm going to use my milk, because I'm not putting no more water in it right now anyway. Okay, got that. I'll put half a cup of milk in at a time. I did 4. So I'm just gonna, it won't hurt none. I'm gonna go ahead and put 1 more. It makes 15 heaping, very heaping. Okay. I guess next time I'll learn to do it with a measuring cup. But anyway, I did it with the tablespoons. So there's 5 tablespoons in here. I put 10 in it earlier. This is 5 more. So 5 tablespoons of flour, heaping, and I put half a cup of milk so far. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of it, put another half. I'm spilling it. So 1 cup. 5 tablespoons of flour and 1 cup of milk. And it going in cold will help it to not clump up as bad, especially since I don't have my whisk working. And stir it immediately. Immediately. It's turned, it's on medium low. Okay, see, it's getting thicker. I got a good spoon, thank goodness. Trying to make sure it doesn't stick on the bottom. That's what I'm doing. almost done. So let that flour cook just a little bit. Let me check my camera. Okay. So it's just thickening up. I have never measured that. Never had no idea how much it was. I was always putting it in. But first time measuring. I knew I usually did put about 2 cups, but I didn't know how much flour I was actually putting in it. I just always put it in, mixed it in. For years and years and years, because I've made this so many times through the years. Just never thought about measuring it. Okay, I may have to get a bigger pan. Really? Okay, that flour's cooking in there real good. Really good. It's doing good. Doing absolutely wonderful. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. I don't think I've put more milk. Not sure. That spoon. I was going to rinse my can out earlier with a little bit of the hot water and put in it. I didn't do that. I'll burn myself. Oh, that's good. It's hot. Take my can, put a little bitty bit of water in the bottom. Rinse it out a little bit more. Now, like I say, I stretch a lot of my food. If you guys don't want to have as much water in it or as much flour in it, that's fine. You know, you could do just the 10 tablespoons of flour if you want to, and more milk or whatever you like. This flour's cooking pretty good. I think it's just about done cooking. I am going to put some more salt and pepper. I tasted it, so I know I want more. When you have a lot of flour and stuff, flour and water, you can put a good amount of your spices. This is the garlic salt. So I put salt and pepper. I'm putting garlic salt, and I'm just putting it in and then taste it. That's what y'all can do. I put a good bit. Okay. Probably a good teaspoon at least, maybe more. I am really having to get used to measuring everything instead of just putting it in. Like I said, I have this down on medium-low because you don't want the bottom to stick. And you do have to stick with it just for a little bit, but it's not too bad. Just stay by it and stir it every once in a while. You'll be good. If you have a good pan that doesn't stick on the bottom, that really, really helps. It really helps. You have a good utensils, and good pans are always good in the kitchen. For sure. You need your good tools. I'm going to taste this again, and I'm going to probably add water to it. I didn't want to add too much water to start with. I'm glad I didn't, because my pan wouldn't hold it. It's thick and creamy. That's good. But after you take it off the burner, it's going to thicken. Excuse me. It's going to thicken up some more as it sits. It's good like that, but I'm going to add a little bit of water to it because I know that it thickens up more. But my pan, I don't know if this pan is going to handle any more water. I'll do a half a cup of water. Half a cup of water. More. See if that does the trick. The pan I used to cook in was bigger than this. So if you have something that's a 3.5 or a 4 quart, might be better. But this is a 3 quart and it's working. As you can see, and I'm gonna fill it to the top now. And at this point, we'll kind of just figure out whether you want to put more water or more milk. That's really about it. This is about done. I'm going to put my toast in my oven, and it'll only take about 4 or 5 minutes to toast. Or you could just tear up your bread. That'll work too. Plug this in. I pull it away from the wall for safety with my cord is not very long, so I pull it away from my wall when I plug it in. I'll watch this thing. And that'll be ready in a few minutes, and then I'll plate this up. This looks good. This looks good. I put that little extra water. I really still like it a little bit more watery. Oh. And it's hot. Okay. Oh, that's good. That is good. Yeah, maybe I'll leave it this way. You guys taste it. Decide if you want to put a little bit extra water or milk. It's good like this, but it is going to thicken up. It really, really is. If y'all have it left over, when you put it in the fridge and you take it out of the fridge, it'll be real thick. Add a little more water to it when you go, like if it's overnight and you've had it in the fridge, take it out, add a little bit more water to it, and then heat it up. Or especially if you put it in the microwave or something. Add a little bit of water, or just heat it up and see how it does. And then if you need more water, you can put more water in it. That way you can see how to do it. I think you guys really like this. I am going to go ahead and put, I just am, I like it that way. Because it's got white, because it was in my flour cup. About 1 more half, and that's all my pan is going to hold. Okay. I'm not sure, I think I've added a cup and a half of water so far, but I'm not sure how much water I've added now. So just watch the video and see how much water I put in there. I think I put 3 halves and 1 cup of milk total. This is ready. This is ready. I sure hope you guys are going to like it. Just don't let it stick. Yeah, I'm glad I did go ahead and put that water in there. Yeah. I don't want it too thick, but I don't want it thin, too watery either. So try it like this. Y'all taste it. Just taste it. And add this and that. Taste it again. Kind of like I'm doing. That's the best way. That's how you get good at cooking. That's how you get good at figuring out how you want it to taste. So, ah, that's good. You guys are going to love this. Y'all are going to love it. Make sure that you do turn it down to that medium low. If you have it on too high a heat, you don't want it to stick. And then, of course, after you put that milk in there, you don't want to turn it up on high. You've got to turn it down because you don't want milk to scald and get that yucky taste. And so do it just like I did. That's why I do my videos like this a lot, so that you guys can watch, cook along with me. See what I do. If I make a mistake, I can correct it and show you guys what to do in case you'll make a mistake. But y'all will do fine. Y'all will do just fine. This is a very simple gravy. And so easy to make. It doesn't cost much at all. That can, I don't know, it was like $1 to $2 for that can. And this is flour and milk, water, salt and pepper, and garlic salt. Yeah. So you could even put a little bit of butter in it if you want to make it creamier. I have done that in the past, but this is just fine. I don't think I'll do that. I think I like the taste of it. I didn't think about putting butter in it long ago, but I don't think it needs it. But you can do that if you like. This is perfect, just like this. Y'all saw how much flour I put in it. You saw how much water and how much milk. You can make yours exactly like this. Just keep control of that flour and whisk it. Use a good spoon, whatever it takes, just keep stirring it to make sure that that flour gets in and doesn't stick. And like I said, if it does get a little clumpy here and there, little bitty clumps, that will kind of cook up. It kind of disintegrates into it. So it's okay at first if it looks that way. It does. It kind of disappears and cooks into it. And look at that. See, and I told y'all it's not a white gravy. I hope y'all can see this. Look at that. I hope it's in focus. The camera. I have to think about where the camera's hitting. I hope y'all can see that. Boy, I hope so. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit better. Hang on one moment. Okay, so I brought the camera up closer. I still want to be sure y'all can actually see. Okay. See that? It's not white. It's more like a real off-white. Look at the color of my stove. That tells you what color it is. It's really good. Now see the thickness of this. See, it's not watery. I hope that doesn't look like watery to y'all. It's not watery. It has a thickness to it, but you don't want to make it any thicker. You really don't. I mean, it'd work, but it still tastes good, but that's the way that is. And I'm going to go ahead and turn this off because I don't want it to brown up anymore. I don't want it to cook anymore. So I'm going to turn that off. And my toaster went off. So just a moment. Okay, y'all. So this toaster likes to hang on one side. So it's light on one side and dark on the other, but it doesn't matter because when you put gravy on top of it or tear it up, it's just fine. I don't need that much. And I'm going to put this in real quick so I can have some more already going. It's hard to know what the time on the toaster. Okay, so I'm going to tear this up a little bit. You can put it right over it or you can just put it on top of it. Anyway, well, I can just cover it. I want you to see this here well. Just tear it up real quick. You can have it on plain white bread, soft bread. My toaster did not go very long. It quit. It kind of stops on its own and then it has a timer on it. If I set it for 5 minutes, it's really only cooking for about 2. Tear this up. I cooked these a little bit more than I wanted to, but that's okay. The gravy, when I put the gravy on top of it, it makes it soft anyway. So that's great. I like mine in bite-sized pieces. But, okay. And that's the one that has the slotted holes in it, but that'll work. I think. There we go. A little better. A little bit better. Man, this is gonna be great. Yum. Oh, that is so good. Dripping down the side. Don't that look good? Yay! I made that. So can you. And my kids, when I come to your house, now you get to make this for me. I know that you guys like this. So yeah, corned beef hash gravy. You're gonna love it. Yeah. It's great. Look at that. Look at that. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. It's wonderful. Hope y'all can see it. It's great. Oh, and it's heavy, of course. Now, when you do it just like that, and just cover those, have 2 or 3 pieces, whatever you want. I gotta turn that oven back on. It stopped on me. Do it just like that. Absolutely wonderful. It's great. This is great. And like I said, the toast, I did toast because when you put the hot gravy on it, you know, it moistens up the bread anyway. So I kind of like it over toast. But you can do it just over plain bread. It doesn't have to be toasted. So that's my hubby's, that's mine. And I gotta turn the toaster back on. Make some more. Now, I do like to sprinkle salt and pepper over it. Just salt and pepper. Look at that. Yum, yum. What y'all can see. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna make sure y'all can see. And yum. So good. This is so good. Okay. Our Father in heaven, I thank you for helping me make another good meal. Thank you for everything you do for me. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for my viewers. Thank you for my family. Thank you for all the wonderful things you do for us. Thank you for looking out for us and being here with us and taking care of us. Thank you, Father, for your love and for your Son. Help us to be the kind of people you want us to be. Fill us with your anointing and your Holy Spirit. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Thank you, Father. Thank you. Okay. Now, I get to dig in. Yes. Oh, this is even better. On that toast, oh, it's great. And then I put more salt and pepper. And I'm going to tell you what, I like that salt and pepper on top. Put some more salt and pepper on yours. Just like that. Put some more salt and pepper on it. It makes it that much better. It honestly does. That's all I do is put more salt and pepper on it. That thing stopped again. My toaster, it gets quiet. Oh my. Y'all are gonna love it. Oh my goodness. It's easy to make. You guys can make it. Y'all will love it. I know you'll love it. I know you'll love it. I like different kinds of gravies. This one is different. I can make sausage gravy, hamburger gravy. You know, I can make all the gravies, but I like this one. It's its own unique taste. Yeah. But corned beef hash, yeah. If you've ever had corned beef and cabbage or, you know, any of those, then you know what corned beef tastes like. It has a different kind of taste. It's good. This is creamy. It's filling, too, especially if you put it on top of toast. It's creamy. It has a lot of flavor. It's not too floury or too watery. This is perfect. You guys will love it. I know you will. I'm glad that I told you. I'm glad I did it in measuring. That way I know that you guys know exactly how much of everything to put in. Now remember, the flours were all heaping. They were heaping. 15 tablespoons flour, heaping. So good. This is so good. So good. I hope y'all try it. I really do. I hope y'all try it. My kids, I know you're going to be happy to have that recipe. My family, my sisters, I know y'all will enjoy this. Yeah, this will be one everybody makes. So I really hope y'all enjoy it. Hope you try it. Hope you make it. Hope you like it. And yeah, if you do, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. I hope you like it. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. That really helps me. Yeah, tell all your friends. Tell them to subscribe. I need subscribers. Yay! Anyway, thank you so very much for watching. And thank you, as always. Bye.